So I'm trying to go live on 2 different places. So, hey guys, I hope that you are having a wonderful New Year's Eve and that you have all these great plans going into New Year's. I'm attempting to go live on 2 different places because I feel like I have to get this message out. And so I'm on Instagram and Facebook right now, but I wanted to, have you ever felt like if you don't get this message out that you won't do it? So while I was driving, I knew that I had to get this out. So you can go back, and if you're just joining, hey guys, my husband's on, and so hi Ashley, hi Melissa, hi Christina. Okay, so I just got done with a meeting and with somebody I love dearly, and on my way to the meeting, it just really was on my heart about saying yes again after disappointment and loss with a dream, and just things that you expected to go a certain way and they didn't. And yesterday at church, Caleb released what he felt like that God was speaking for 2019, and it was the year of the yes. And that is something that God has really been speaking to me about believing, and it's our yes. Like, he can give us a dream, but if we just keep dreaming and never do anything with it, that's all it is a dream. And it's our yes that causes action. And so last year, God gave me a dream, and he said in the dream that your yes is the currency of heaven. And I took that and believed that it, he also told me that a lot of times finances, when he gives us a dream, we look at how much it's going to cost and the finances. And yes, that is important to look at the costs, because we need to look at it. But that can't be our reason why we don't do something. If God says it, then our yes is the currency of heaven. Our yes is what causes things to move. And so I wanted to speak on how do you say yes? How do you dream again? Say yes to dreaming again with God, and actually saying yes to the dream after you've experienced disappointment or loss. And one of the songs that Caleb and Gigi were singing yesterday, and this is just what they felt was going into 2019, was a song that they wrote together, and it is about our yes. And the lyrics go, no matter what it looks like, you have my yes. No matter where it takes me, you have my yes. No matter what the sacrifice is, you have my yes. You can have it all. And it's a beautiful song, so you'll have to look it up. But so I remember when they first wrote that song, so I could not sing it because I had just experienced, like 6 months prior, I had experienced great loss and disappointment, and I was afraid to dream again, and it literally hurt, the loss of that dream. And it wasn't, I had lost businesses before where that was hard, but this one was something, it was in ministry, and it was something that I had believed, God for, and I experienced this great loss with it. And so when they would sing that song, and I remember I wanted to sing it so bad. I wanted to sing, no matter what it looks like, you have my yes. No matter where it takes me, you have my yes. But I couldn't. And because I was afraid to say that again. Because I love adventure, and I love being strong and courageous, and the word adventure and dreaming is my word. Those are my words. And because of that loss, I could not do it again. I wouldn't even decorate my house with things that I would before, like adventure and dream again and be brave. I didn't want to be brave after all of that. So I'm really speaking to people that I've been there, and speaking to the ones that you've had that where you've trusted God, like, I'm going to trust fully with this dream, and you're flying and you're going, and you've done this, and then all of a sudden you've experienced loss and you didn't expect it. What do you do? How do you dream again? And so I want to tell you from the other side of going through that. And now I can fully sing that song, that no matter what it looks like, you have my yes, God, and no matter where you take me, you have my yes. It was painful for me to even say that before. So I want to tell you that I've been there, and you can do this, and you can dream again with God after disappointment. You can say yes to things without that. And what I did was I remember in that moment when it was presented to me to sing that song, and I couldn't get the words out of my mouth, and I wanted to so bad because I knew God was calling me, just give me your yes. And I remember just kind of honestly, I was on my knees, and everyone around me is worshiping, and they're, yeah, my yes. And I'm like, I don't want to give you my yes because it's scary to give that again. And I just told him I was afraid. And I said, I want to say yes again. Because I know I was created to dream and adventure and say yes to you and believe you, but I am afraid. And I feel like that was my first moving towards him, that I was like, my heart was, I want to, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid to experience that hurt again. It hurts so bad. And so I want to encourage you that you might find yourself on the other side where I am now, where I am fully, with no fear, saying yes again and dreaming again. And I'm on this other side, and I'm experiencing like there's not any fear left there. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't sting again, because he's healed that area. But or you might be where you're like afraid to, you don't even want to say, I want to be brave, or I want to dream again, or any of that. You might be there. And I just want to tell, or you might be in the midst of something going wrong, like you're about, that loss is happening and disappointment. And so I just want to encourage you that to tell him, just talk to him, tell him, I'm afraid, or I'm hurt, and I don't want to feel that again. And I believe that's your first step towards that healing. So I want to encourage you going into 2019, that I know that we might be in different places, but moving towards him a little. Even in that, I was so like scared to say yes, but I told that moving towards, I want to say yes, but I'm afraid, was saying yes. That was saying yes to him. So after that, it was just a journey of him healing that, and I would just say yes in the midst of anxiety and panic, and to even like teach again, and to even just do any of those things, because that's where that disappointment came. So anyways, my whole point of this is that you can, I promise that he will heal, and he will restore your dreaming again. He will restore all of that, and you just move towards him, and you will be fully healed, and you actually will have the whole verse that they came out with not even smelling like smoke. I've come out on the other side not feeling like any, the sting isn't there anymore, guys. The sting is not there. And he healed that. And it was so bad that I would panic, and I was just like afraid. And so anyways, going into 2019, say yes, even if it's afraid yes, even if it's a scary yes. It might be a big yes, like right now I'm like yes, but before I was in I want to say yes, but I'm so scared and it hurts, yes. So your little tiny yes, but I'm afraid, and your big yes, and whatever yes it is, I just want to encourage you that you can, and that it's going to be good. And I'll tell you more about just all that journey. So I love you guys. Today is a great day. We're about to go into 2019, and it is the year of the yes, and believing God, and just move towards him. So I love you. Have a wonderful day, and that's it. Talk to y'all later. Bye.